Abraham Lincoln was president during the Civil War, our greatest tragedy of division in our country, and he kept the Union together. But during the course of the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln said that it's the duty of all of us on the home front to take good care of those who bear the battle and to take care of their families. That's what he said, and that's what he meant. And Abraham Lincoln always believed in that, and I know the people of the land of Lincoln believe in that as well. Here today in 2010, our country's in 2 wars. Tomorrow is Labor Day, a very important day in our country. We honor all of those who work, the dignity of work. We want to make sure they have good working conditions and decent wages, decent benefits. And it's so important that we say thank you to all of our workers every day, but especially tomorrow, Labor Day. But I think Abraham Lincoln also would say to us that those who have borne the battle in Afghanistan and Iraq and other conflicts as well, when they come home, we have a special duty on the home front to make sure our veterans have good work, good jobs, indeed have careers that they can support their family on. They've done the job for us. They fought for us in Baghdad or Kabul or anywhere else around the world. We should not have our veterans have to fight for a job on the home front. For those who have fought for us, they must have, I think, the opportunity to have a good job, and it's all of our duties, but especially the governor of Illinois, to work as hard as I can to make sure we have jobs for our veterans. And I really salute the great program called Helmets to Hardhats. I've worked with this program both as lieutenant governor and governor, and I thought this was an appropriate day to bring forward those who are involved in this movement, and it truly is a movement, a national movement. But Illinois has the very best Helmets to Hardhats program in the country. And today we're going to have those who are involved in this movement tell us about what it is. It's really providing jobs and training for a career in the trades for many of our service members and our veterans.
Well, as I stand out here today, the last time I was in Grant Park on a veterans issue was almost 25 years ago, and that's when we had the Vietnam Veterans Welcome Home Parade. For me, I have mixed emotions because on that particular day, I got to walk down the streets of Chicago, down State Street, with all my brothers who fought in Vietnam, some of them in wheelchairs, some of them could barely walk. Most of them were unemployed. We made a pact that day that we would put our arms and hands and our heads together and try to find a way to guarantee that that would never happen again. I look at the skyline of this city, and it always amazes me. It's the prettiest city in the world. We live in the greatest state in the world, and it's union labor and working men and women in this country that made this all possible. I could never understand why the unemployment rate amongst veterans has always been double digits. Sadly, since 1970, the unemployment rate for veterans has been over 15%. Currently today, it's 20.4% amongst our returning Iraq and Afghanistan veterans. All of us enjoy a standard of living in this country, and all of us look forward to finding a bite of that American apple and attaining the American dream. What we try to do with Helmets to Hardhats is to take these young men and women, the cream of the crop, the best America has, and get them the job training so they can transition the skills they learn in the military, use that as a stepping stone to find gainful career opportunities in the civilian world. Now, anybody that's ever been in the military knows what a problem it is to transition. For Vietnam veterans, it took an average of 8 years before a veteran could find another craft, a job, and earn a full year's wage. The Helmets to Hardhats program is designed to find training programs so we can transition their military skills. These are skills that taxpayers of America have already paid for. The average person that goes in the military right now, our government spends over $100,000 to recruit and train and just put through basic training. Add another $50,000 of that for their advanced individual training, and you can see what an investment we have in these young men and women. We have the best equipped military force in the world, the most technologically advanced. And yet when they return, they can't find gainful career opportunities. That's what Helmets to Hardhats is for.
About 2 months ago, I was just a vet home. You know, I was an infantry staff sergeant for 7 years of my life, and that gave me a specific skill set. And coming home, the opportunities weren't there to use those skill sets. And the greatest thing about these programs, what the governor's doing right now, is giving us opportunities, giving guys that have some of the greatest leadership schools, you know, the will to work and, you know, the courage to do it, because, you know, we've been through a lot of stuff. And the point is, there's not too many opportunities to target us. And the point, the Helmets of Hardhats gave me a chance to be a professional worker again within 4 months. And that, I think it's an amazing thing, and I think we just need to get more information and more of these programs out here.
It is important that we not forget during this holiday. We all enjoy the holiday parades and picnics and barbecues and just an opportunity to take some time off. But there are men and women from our state on duty right now on the front line in Afghanistan. We've lost 10 soldiers in 30 days from our state of Illinois. 10 have died in Afghanistan, so we should not forget them.